Hi guys, welcome to the part 3 of what you need to know before going to Ghana. I've answered most of the questions that I could about accommodation. I will go on answering some of your other questions. So I received the question about public restrooms, sanitation. I'm not sure, she said, I'm not sure if this question are already addressed by you, but one issue with travelers to Ghana is that the public restrooms are not the same as an American would expect. Toilet paper is also not often in the public rooms, I have been told. Basically, she wanted to know what I say about that. What I would say is that from my experience, I would definitely be honest and say that public restrooms are not an occurrence in Ghana. You don't see many public restrooms. You don't go out seeing public restrooms, except them ones that are connected to how do you call it, houses, but not really houses, that are connected to apartments. Sometimes people live together in an apartment and they use kind of the same toilet, so they have to go outside to use them toilets. Maybe the public toilet that you think they are public toilets, but they're actually connected to the apartments. Traveling to Ghana, I haven't really witnessed many public restrooms. In my experience, when I, for example, travel from my city to Accra, and I use a proper coach, them big coaches with air conditioning and them nice comfortable coaches, breaks in between so that we can get to eat and use the bathroom, so like 1 hour rest or less. So you get off the coach and then you go to them nice restaurants that are just in front of you, and especially for them who are taking the coach. In terms of these, the public toilets in this place are a bit more clean. In terms of toilet paper, most of the toilet paper you have to buy them before you can use the toilet. You have to buy you have to pay to use the toilet, and you have to pay to use the paper. Or I don't know, maybe you don't have to pay to use the toilet, but you have to pay for the paper. That's one thing that I remember. If you take the trotro to travel long distance, you obviously get breaks in between. They kind of stop the trotro, and for you to you do your business. They won't stop in front of a public restroom. They will stop at one deserted open space for you to do your thing. That's what I've witnessed. I don't know if it has changed, but that means there's a lack of public restrooms. So instead of using a proper public restrooms to do your business, you probably have to go to one open space where nobody is watching you. So this is definitely a problem, because that's adding to the diseases. And because of this lack of public restroom, you see a lot of gutters that are being used as public restrooms, where people just do their business there, pee and stuff like that. That is really a big issue. Things have been done in the past, I would say. Things have been done by sort of the government in terms of providing bins. I've read that these bins some of them have been vandalized, stolen. Some have been used as a water storage. So the government has kind of done things, but it has never really worked. It's a thing that all of us have to do. All of us Ghanaian citizens in Ghana have to contribute to making Ghana clean. So there are some organizations, small organizations, such as Edu Afrique or other small organizations doing things to kind of provide a clean Ghana. There was a march for the power cuts. People were protesting that the power cuts should stop. A lot of people came, but when it came to kind of organizing to sort of clean Ghana, clean Accra streets, there's not everyone that came. So it's one thing that all of us, Ghanaians have to do something about. I received the question on diversity in Ghana. Someone asked me about mixed race in Ghana. Mixed race, those who are mixed race, kind of seen as, or and someone also asked me about diversity, so I put everything together. So when I went to Ghana not last year, but in 2012, I was so surprised because I saw so many restaurants that are non-Ghanaians. No, but like there are so many restaurants that are not that don't serve Ghanaian food, but these are usually in the Accra malls, in the kind of polished places. But one, I saw an Asian restaurant, Chinese restaurant, completely miles away from. I was so surprised, and I remember seeing something written in Korean inside of the car. It's a bold, big in Korean. I think it was a car manufactured by South Korea, and I was so happy because I could read it, you know, because I learned Korean for a while. And I also remember, you know, tuning in the TV and seeing Korean TV shows. In terms of, you see a lot of people that are foreigners in Ghana. You know, I don't think it's considered such a wow thing anymore. I think Ghanaians are getting used to seeing foreigners in Ghana. If we are confident in ourselves, this shouldn't really be an issue. And maybe you're half Ghanaian and you're half something else and you feel a bit conscious. I don't think this is something I should worry about. If people look at you, it's probably because you're a foreigner. You know, it's not because you're mixed race. So there are so many mixed race celebrities in Ghana. Those who are half Ghanaian, half white, those who are Ghanaian and from another African country, such as Van Vika. Van Vika is only 25% Ghanaian, but he's considered Ghanaian. He was born, I mean, I don't know if he was born in Ghana, but he lived in Ghana most of his life. He's considered Ghanaian. People don't say, oh, he's mixed race. Consider him an African. Is Yvonne Okoro. She's half Ghanaian, half Nigerian. People don't look at her and say, hey, you're not Ghanaian, you're Nigerian. No, she's considered Ghanaian. Deborah Vanessa, she's Ghanaian and something else. People consider her Ghanaian. You know, so I don't think it's such an issue. And the issue is more about the dark skin, light skin issue than the mixed race, non-mixed race discussion. Sorry about the sun, guys. So someone asked me about medical services in Ghana. Let me read the question properly. Are you expected to pay directly by cash? Medical services for foreigners may not be readily available, and cash payments are often expected in order to receive treatment. Will you speak on this? Previously in Ghana, there was a cash and carry system, something called the cash and carry system. You see, when you watch Nigerian movies, sometimes you see, you know, very, very sad scenarios when you see a woman with a son that is basically dying, going to the hospital, but then the doctors, or you know, the ones, you know, that are welcoming them are like, no, we can't take care of you because you haven't paid. Before, there was this sort of system in Ghana, in other places as well. So when people had to pay before getting treatment, it was a very sad situation. But this was abolished in 2003 when John Kufuor, the ex-president of Ghana, came. And the NHIS, with this one, you have to register. It's currently still taking place. The NHIS system, the National Health Insurance Scheme. Now people just have to register. Ghanaians have to register, and they will get a card. Okay, they just have to show the card, show that they are registered. You know, they will check out in the system, and that's it. They won't have to take money out of their pocket, 100 Ghana cedis to pay. But now there's sort of a problem with it. People just involved in this whole national health insurance scheme, the people, and that fact is that, you know, they owe a lot of money to healthcare providers, you know, those that provide drugs and stuff like that. They owe a lot of money to different companies. That's what's going on at the moment. So because of that, it's making lives a bit difficult for Ghanaians. Because there are a lot of debts, it makes it not really go the way it should go. Because me, when I go to Ghana, I don't have the card. My parents don't have the card. So I have, if I want, you know, if I get, you know, I'm ill, God forbid, I use my own money to buy my own medicine because I don't have the card. I don't know if you have to be a Ghanaian citizen to have the card or something. I have to do a bit of research on that. Someone asked me about dating, how is it in Ghana? So I made a long video. It was about acceptance, how to be accepted in the Ghanaian culture, because a lot of people were asking about acceptance, and it was also about dating. Those who wondered, hey, I'm Ghanaian, I'm dating this guy, but I'm not Ghanaian and I'm dating this guy, and blah blah blah. So I made a long video about it. It's good for you to watch it. But what I would say about dating is, again, it takes two people to make a relationship work. Whether you live in Ghana, whether you live whatever, you know, you guys have to be serious about the relationship. And communication is very important wherever you're from. But what I'd say about dating in Ghana, you asked about dating. I'd say dating is not as encouraged as courting. Courting is more praised than dating. You know, I say dating. So if you guys are going out with no intention yet of getting married, you know, that's what I mean by dating. So in terms of dating in Ghana, it's not really praised. You know, if you guys are dating and kissing and all that, but nobody knows about your plans of marriage, or nobody knows what the future holds for you, or if you guys don't know if you know, he's your future. If you guys don't know that you're going to get married, but you're holding hands and kissing and all, it's not going to really be considered that flattering for a lot of people. You know, I mean, parents and grandparents and those, you know, Ghanaians, the elders are more about courting, you know, supporting courting than dating. So it may have to do with the Christian culture of Ghana. A lot of people are Christians, so a lot of people have that vision of dating with the goal of getting married, or you know, of getting engaged. But what I would say, it could be because of the Christian culture, but also could be, it's going to be dangerous for us, but it could also be because of the fear of stigmatization. You know, a parent may not want their daughter to date some random guy, and without getting, you know, without them having plans of getting married, maybe because of stigmatization. They don't want people to think blah 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 blah, afraid of what people are going to think. So it could be that, or it could be because of the religion, strong culture that is in Ghana. So that's how it is. And honestly, people do date in Ghana, but you know, I wouldn't say that, you know, the culture of dating as it is in non-African countries is not as strong in Ghana or in West Africa, I would dare to say. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Guys, I am back now. I'll be going to my native country soon. Yes, so I will definitely update you guys on my future videos. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, subscribe if you haven't. Okay. Bye guys.